Hello College Math students, let's do some slightly more complex problems in solving linear equations. Now you'll actually find that once you get the hang of these, they're just the same as the ones you were doing before. Looking at this first one, what we see is that the problem looks a little bit different because before there was only one number to deal with that was stopping x from being on its own. Now there are two. We've got this 5 and a 12. We want both those numbers to go over the other side of the equation, or other side of the equal sign, so that x is on its own. So the tricky part is deciding, well, which one do we deal with first, because we can't deal with them both at the same time here. So the answer to that question is that we deal with the -12 first. So excluding, just pretend that 8's not there for the moment. My rule of thumb is start with the number that's furthest away from the x first on the same side as the equal sign. In this case, that's the -12. So you can't deal with the number that's in front of x first. You've got to deal with that one that's on its own. Okay, so let's do that. So we're going to need a couple of lines of working out here. And in the first one, we're going to say 5x, so we're leaving the 5 alone, but we're going to take that 12 over the other side, and it becomes a plus 12. So 5x equals 8 plus 12. Okay, so let's tidy this up. 5x equals 8 plus 12 is 20. Okay, so we've got the 12 over the other side. Now, let's do the same with the 5. So what's the 5 doing to the x? It's timesing, so on the other side, it will divide. So 20 over 5, which of course is 4. So a few more steps another step, an extra step in this one, because we've got to deal with the two numbers. Now you can do it a little more quickly. If we look at this next one, you don't have to show every little bit. You could just go straight to the next line. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, here we've got 3x plus 5 equals 23. We need to deal with the 5 first. So 3x equals, now with this one, the 5 is going to go over and do the opposite of plus 5, which is minus 5. And you could work out in your head, all right, 23 take 5 is 18, and just write that line straight away. And then x equals, well, the 3 is multiplying by the x, so on the other side it'll divide. So 18 divided by 3, which gives 6. Okay, so you might want to pause the video after seeing these couple of examples and try this last one on your own, then I'll have a go at it. Okay, so first step, we'll take that 2 over, it becomes minus 2. So what we have here is 3x equals -10 take 2, which means 3x equals -12. Okay, so there's those two negatives, but remember they don't make a positive in this case. Okay, and we divide both sides by 3. X equals -12 over 3, which is -4. Okay, so we'll stop there for now, and I'll get you to try some of these types of problems from the book.